Hey Scorpio, welcome to your July monthly reading 2020. Hello, hello. Welcome to the second half of the craziest year ever. It's been intense. Yep, here we go. Second half, I hesitate to say what else could happen. Maybe we don't want to know. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Scorpio. Hello, hello, welcome. Cross watchers, I see you too. Welcome in. I'm wearing my mermaid shirt and necklace and bracelet, channeling. Since I'm doing water signs, I figured I'll channel some mermaid energy. Why not? Welcome, welcome. I was guided to use some of my more gothic decks. So I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if that means between now and Halloween or what, but it's what I was guided to use this time around for the monthly. So this is what I'm doing. I don't ask questions, I just do what I'm told, right? At least when it comes to the divine. So I have my Tarot de la Nuit, my Tarot of the Night for the main spread, my Witch's Tarot for the clarifier, and my Oracle decks, Wisdom of the House of Night, Halloween, and Heal Yourself reading cards. So we'll be pulling from all of them since I just pulled 3 of them this time around. All right, Scorpios. What's going on, guys? What isn't going on? Maybe that's more of the question. What isn't going on? Lord have mercy. It's been an interesting first 6 months. Feels like 6 years, but we're rolling with it. I've definitely been, I did all of the air signs and all of the fire signs so far. And now I'm on water signs, so general themes of self-care, listening to your inner guidance, your soul, your higher self, and whatever you call it, twin flame, divine union, the one, ultimate soulmate, whatever it is, running rampant. So let's see what else we get here. So I don't know if I was guided to use this deck because of you guys. Love your energy. I'm a Pisces sun sign, so I'm a fellow water sign. I'm really a mermaid, hence why I have the shirt and the jewelry and a whole lot of decor and cards. Yeah. So I always say I'm really a mermaid. So I don't know, guys. They're telling me we can stop. So let's get into it. The Empress. Well, hello. Gender is always neutral in my readings. If I say he or she, it's just because the energy of the card or the depiction on the card. The Empress is all of the queens combined. So she's very fair, balanced, nurturing, maternal, loving. She's typically depicted as pregnant. One of the things I love about this deck is the artist took some liberties. So it doesn't always follow traditional tarot, so I can't really tell if she's necessarily pregnant, but she's definitely lying in wait because that's a gestational period, right? 40 weeks. It's a long ass time. So she's also very patient. The Moon in reverse. Hello, Pisces. The Seven of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant. And the Emperor. Okay. Check another sign off the list for divine union. The Emperor and the Empress. So see how he's looking at her? Your divine masculine could be returning in this time frame. For some of you, not everybody. I can't say everybody because this is a general reading. If you would like your own personal reading, let me know. Happy to do one. But definitely divine partners. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so there's that. As the Empress is all of the queens, the Emperor is all of the kings. And he's in reverse, so he could be feeling stuck unsure what he wants to do. He's looking at that moon. I'm going to show it to you upright so you can see. See that? He's looking at the moon. We have the moon here as well. So we'll see what happens when we clarify, but just to kind of give you the energies, the Empress is all of the queens, the Emperor is all of the kings. So being in reverse, he could feel turned on his head. He could feel a bit unbalanced. Typically, he's very balanced because he's all of the kings. So he could be a little unbalanced right now. The moon, sign of Pisces. Hi. Could also be Cancer. Some people see Cancer, moonchild. But in reverse, so secrets coming to light. Something's getting found out. Can't hide anymore. We are coming up on a full moon on July 5th, so that could be significant as well. We'll see when we clarify. Seven of Wands in reverse, so you're not feeling... Seven of Wands is defensive, so not so much. Maybe you are. Maybe you're just chilling, like the Empress here. I don't know, Scorpio. Doesn't seem like your energy, but you know what? Sometimes we all need a time out, right? It's also healthy boundaries. So if you haven't been using some healthy boundaries, now's the time to start doing so. It's always time to start healthy boundaries. So if you're watching this, do that. And the Hierophant. So this is tradition. Teaching and learning. Could be a teacher. Your person could be a teacher. You could be a teacher. Or clergy. But can also be a bit stuffy. That is so not your energy. That is so not your jam. So we'll see what happens when we clarify here. But that's the energy of the Hierophant. All right. Let's clarify. Just shuffle it a few times. Put the reversals in. And if this is not resonating for you, please feel free to check out your other placements. So if Scorpio is your sun sign, check out your moon, rising, and Venus. Could offer additional pieces to the puzzle. It could just maybe resonate with you a little bit more. By the time you see this uploaded on the channel, all of the readings are going up at the same time, hopefully, about the same time. So check those out. And thank you to everybody who participated in the virtual psychic fair. We had a lot of fun. I got some new clients, some beautiful positive feedback. Actually, it was all beautiful positive feedback. So thank you all so much. The next time we do it, we will be sure to let you know. The virtual part is fun because it allows us to reach people who wouldn't normally be within like a 20 or 30 mile driving limit. So that is always fun. Empress, what you got for us? Ooh, something almost jumped. Almost, though. All right. Ten of Swords. Whew. All right, Queen of Swords. Hello. High Priestess in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands. The Sun. Okay. That's a lot of cards, Spirit. Just saying. All right, Ten of Swords, done. You're done. Maybe you're done waiting. Maybe you're just done with the energy. You are now just taking care of yourself. People might have stabbed you in the back, but you know what? You're all right. Queen of Swords, you cut that shit out. That's what you're like, I am done with this. I am over it. I'm over the bullshit and the petty people. Done. Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Oh, Mercury retrograde screwing with me. An air sign. That's somebody who's, she's just very judicious, logical. She very much thinks before she acts or speaks. Not that that's a bad thing. But with the Ten of Swords here, I'm very much taking it as you cut it out of your life. the High Priestess in reverse. Hi, Pisces. Hey. So you might not be listening to your intuition, even though the Queen of Swords is here, who's very like logical and very, okay, hold on. Sorry guys, I set off Siri. Mercury retrograde, I'm telling you. So anyway, the High Priestess, you might be feeling unbalanced, even though the Queen of Swords is here and is very logical and thinks before she speaks or acts. You still might not be listening to your intuition since the High Priestess is in reverse. Do that. Our souls will never steer us wrong. Our souls know why we incarnated in this lifetime. I've been saying this in every reading too. Our souls need to come through, and they will always lead us for the highest and greatest good, because that's all a soul knows is love. So we come from love, we return to love. So while we're here, our soul knows what lessons we signed up for, what we want to accomplish during our time here, why we incarnated on Earth during this time in Earth's history. So listen to your intuition, honor your soul. It will never steer you wrong. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So stepping back, evaluating. So maybe it's time to do that. Embody more of that Empress and High Priestess energy, and just kind of reflect. Or maybe you did, and that's why you cut the crap out. Either way. Three of Wands in reverse. You're still waiting. Or maybe you're done waiting. Maybe that's what you're done doing. You're done waiting for those ships to come in, and you're like, you know what, screw it. What's meant for me will come in, and they'll let me know when they're here. Divine timing at play. And ultimately the Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck. The promise of better times ahead. So the Three of Wands in reverse, it's all going to be okay, because the Sun is here. It's a new day. That's what I just heard. It's a new day. The Moon in reverse. Okay. So, something coming to light, a secret coming to light. My nose is itchy. Here we go. Feeling very anxious, causing anxiety and worry. So whatever you found out might have given you nightmares. Ace of Wands in reverse, so definitely not feeling inspired, not feeling like you want to do anything about it, not shift to upright so you can kind of get the energy. So you're just not feeling it. You're not feeling it. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, you're moving. Just make sure you don't get stuck. This could also be stuck energy. Don't let it get you stuck. Queen of Cups in reverse. So Cancer, Pisces. Hey Scorpio. Showing up in your own reading. I love this one. That would be my throne. A seashell with my toes in the sand and the sun on my face and the warm ocean breeze. Oh, damn COVID. I belong on a beach because I'm a mermaid. So in reverse, this could be you, could have put you on your head, whatever you found out, but eventually, ultimately, you're cutting it out of your life. And, or that in and of itself might make you feel a little topsy-turvy. But in general, the Queen of Cups, she could be very emotional over it. Gee, a Scorpio who's emotional. Huh. Just don't let them get the best of you, especially with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and let you get stuck and tripped up in that and muddy. Make it muddy. And the Eight of Wands. So you might not be talking to somebody. Or you could just be shutting down and not talking to anybody because of this. if you need to get professional help, please do so, especially with that Nine of Swords. If you're having so much anxiety or issues that it's impeding your life, your sleep, whatever it is, please seek counseling, medical advice, something along those lines. All right, 7 of Wands, soapbox moment of the day. 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, goodness gracious. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay. So the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So when it's upright, it's like this. Very focused on work. So you could be lacking focus. You could have, especially with the 7 of Wands in reverse, you could just be lacking focus. It could also be about you've done the work. Now it's time to reap what you have sown. But I think with the 7 of Wands in reverse, it's about not being hypervigilant. Maybe you're just feeling very unfocused, especially with that 9 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, you're lacking balance. Absolutely. That can be the root cause of a lot of things. Death in reverse, it's not over yet. Oh, hey, Scorpio. Yeah, you're not quite at that transformational time yet. It's not over. The world, yep, not over. It's not time. You're not done. Not done yet. And the 6 of Swords. So though you might be done with the energy with that 10 of Swords, you're not, as far as timing goes, it's not over. So you're not feeling victorious. You're feeling very defeated. You're not getting the public recognition you think that you should. Something happened. Something came to light and it caused you a bunch of anxiety and it left you feeling unbalanced and unfocused and defeated. Woo, guys. What's up with that, Hierophant? So you might have been seeking spiritual counsel, which is great, regardless of if it's organized religion or someone like me, a tarot reader, energy worker, light worker. Woo! Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. The Magician, sign of Aries, manifestation. Goes my nose again. So you could, 2 major arcana right here. So you could be seeking wise counsel in whatever way that means for you, and working on manifesting your desires. Walking away. You're walking away from that which no longer serves you. With their help, you get into this energy, which is beautiful. Queen of Pentacles. So this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could also just be the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, which is very nurturing in a home sense. So a sound home structure. So she beautifies her home. It's very clean. She has a home cooked meal on the table. Have you slept enough? Have you eaten enough? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you getting your yearly exams? Like, this is very maternal, motherly energy in a tangible form. The Queen of Cups is emotional. I love you. The Queen of Pentacles is, are you taking care of yourself? Because I will take care of you as well. I don't know why I just heard a nurse. So if somebody's a nurse, there you go. Page of Swords in reverse. So this is an air sign. Could be a younger air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is also someone who's mature, or I'm sorry, excuse me, immature, and like kind of spying. So whether that's you or somebody else, that's where that secret could have come out. It could have been because you were spying on somebody, or somebody was spying on you. Just feeling just a bit emotionally or mentally immature. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So when we are, it's like painting a mural. So when we're doing that and we're so close and we're working on those fine details, we can't see the bigger picture. We need somebody to step back for us and come in and say if the colors are matching correctly or if the scale is appropriate for the rest of the picture, right? So this in reverse, you might not be, even though you're seeking them out, you might not be listening to what they have to say. Or maybe the person that you're asking is not as objective as you would like them to be. So just take everything with a grain of salt. And if this is because you're not in reverse, because you're not seeking it out, your advice is to do so. Temperance in reverse, so this is the sign of Sagittarius. It's about balance and alchemy, goes well with the Magician, but in reverse, again, feeling unbalanced. So just make sure that you're not leaning too much one way or the other. This is 1 foot in the spiritual, 1 foot in the physical. So don't spend so much time in the physical that you forget about the spiritual, and vice versa. Life is all about balance, right? And then karma, this is the Judgment card. So when it's upright, so you're not, maybe that's why temperance is in reverse. Maybe you're not honoring your soul. You're not, maybe the person that you're asking is too much in the physical world. Maybe they are an organized religion clergy. I'm not saying that they're all bad, but maybe they're just using a very narrow lens where we need to open up and honor our soul. Our souls will never lead us astray. So make sure that you're, this is probably in reverse because you're not hearing the judgment call. You're not hearing the call. You're not connecting with your spirit. Always a good thing to do. All right, Emperor, why are you in reverse here? Okay. 7 cards. My Atlanta. All right, 5 of Swords. So while the 5 of Swords can be about winning, but at what cost? It could also be about, especially with this butterfly here and how equal the swords are. Yeah, they're all pointing at the butterfly, but I also get the feeling that this is a hard-won victory. So this is something that it was worth whatever you were fighting for, or it's going to be worth fighting for. The Knight of Swords in reverse. So not so much on the fast-moving energy. This is the fastest knight in the deck, but he can also be a bit impetuous. So when we put him in reverse, we're like, pump the brakes here. So your, if this is love for you, your divine masculine, or whatever the divine masculine is, still working. He's still trying to figure things out. He's still battling whatever is going on. So he's not coming in so fast just yet. Chariot, yep, definitely not. This is the sign of Cancer as well, or Moonchild, however they identify. So yeah, you're not making a choice, or they're not making a choice, or moving forward. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is about fair and even distribution of resources. So it could be wealth, could be energy, time, whatever it is. You're feeling neglected, or they are. They're trying to figure this out. They're trying to get in balance, and it's just not quite there yet. The Moon in reverse. Again, she's so pretty. She's the cover model for this deck. She's gorgeous. So again, in reverse, secrets coming out, and the Fool in reverse. So they're just not quite ready to take that leap of faith. They know that shit's hitting the fan, but they still, they got to cycle through it so they can get here, so that they can be independent and worthy of coming to you. Because if you're the one that's in this Empress energy and you're all like, come at me, I'm ready, I am everything, I am all of the queens, I'm good to go, and he's all like, yeah, I'm totally not worthy of you just yet, I need to work on that. Don't you want somebody who's healed rather than somebody who's not? Somebody who plays the victim or is a wounded warrior. That's not Empress like. The Empress is like, whatever. Come to me when you're ready. I know what I offer. I know what I bring to the table. That's also the Nine of Pentacles energy. Is trying to match your energy. I know what I bring to the table. I'm not afraid to eat alone. I'm good. So let's see what the Oracle of the House of Night has to say. Sorry, Wisdom of the House of Night. Oracle. I'm telling you guys, Mercury retrograde's really messing with me this time around. I've been feeling it for like a month, and we still have a few weeks because the shadow period. Okay. It goes direct on like the 12th or the 15th, and then we have like a week or 10 days of shadows. Just not quite there yet. It's all right. Working on it. All right, Scorpio. High Priestess of Water. Love it. So this is like the combination of the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Water. Beautiful card. So being in your emotions, being emotionally stable, just making sure that you, I mean, obviously being a water sign, just making sure that you have a balance between your head and your heart. But when we make choices from the heart, that's also our soul speaking. So sometimes we got to send our ego outside to play and listen to our soul and get into our heart center. And see the moon on her third, it's a 4 too, angelic guidance. See the moon on her forehead? So that's also like third eye. So open your third eye, get into your heart space, listen to your intuition. Get that High Priestess turned around. Oh, and the moon. Guys, the moon, 3 times. 3 times the moon. Holy crap. There's some stuff happening. I'm going to venture out on a limb and see 5 and 0. It's number 50. 5 and 0 is 5. July 5th is the full moon eclipse. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's a great time to meditate, and something also, here we go, might be happening around then too. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, Halloween Oracle. I love black cats. Phineas is black and white, so when he's bad, we say that's his dark side coming out, and when he's sweet, that's his light side coming out. So he's very balanced. He's a yin-yang cat. Sometimes he's sweet and sometimes he's rotten. Oh my gosh, he's so bad. But he's cute, so I mean, you can't be mad at him too long, right? But black cats are nothing to fear. That's just an old, I don't even want to say wives' tale, but yeah, basically, that's what it is. It's an old superstition. Old, outdated, not true. Black cats are beautiful, and they actually guard and protect, because black is protection. Protect the energy. Ooh, okay, ghost, regret. Don't regret anything that made you happy, right? But also, if you're feeling like this could be the ghost of someone past, could also be that 9 of Swords. You could be feeling haunted by shoulda, woulda, couldas. Get yourself out of that energy. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, look, jack-o'-lantern protection. Absolutely. You are protected. So if you're, oh, and look, black cat on the bottom, fortune meets opportunity. All the black cats. I love it. I love it. We've got the moon times 3. We've got a few black cats here. You're divinely guarded and protected. There's nothing to fear. I'm going to title your video. There's nothing to fear. Because the moon reflects, I'm thinking about your moon times 3. The moon reflects the sun's light, right? Nothing to be afraid of. When the moon comes out, yeah, energies are intense, but it's also illuminating. It illuminates the dark where we normally wouldn't be able to see. That's the energy of that card. And that's why it's about secrets coming to light and about things being revealed that we wouldn't normally be able to see. So it could be divine illumination. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be like secrets and shady behavior. It could just be something was revealed and it made you nervous. It could be this person always loved you. Could be that there's a new opportunity coming. I thought I saw another card flip, I guess not. And maybe that's just scary for you. But for those of you who resonate, soulmate, there you go. And see how he kind of looks like a ghost? It's like the ghost of someone past. Like P-A-S-T, not P-A-S-S-E. Past, person from your past. 14. My life path is 7. My twin flames life path is 7. Together we make 14. But 1 and 4 is 5. 5 is change. And then wild. Yeah. Embrace your wild side. Hey, Scorpio. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She looks like she's venturing out into uncharted waters, right? She's got that lantern. She's heading out to sea because the trees are behind her. So, yeah. Take a walk on the wild side. If you haven't already. Because as Scorpios, you are no stranger to that. I love you all. I do. You guys are a phenomenal energy. I just love it. You're so uninhibited and free and intense and deep. I love it. So hopefully this resonated for you, or at least found some nugget of wisdom within this talk. So thank you so much for joining me. All of my information is in the description box below. You can book a private reading with me via email or my Square Up. You can also follow me on social media. So have a great month, guys. This is some intense energy, but there's nothing to fear. Have a great month. Take care.